G'day and welcome to another video. Thanks for watching. This is Guardian Oz from Guardian Oz Gaming. The reason for this video is I've made a completely scrap mechanic inspired watering system. It's actually a car on rails. So it's actually got throttle for forward and back, and we can pulse one of the buttons for water, which I've just repositioned because we're bumping on the ground, just down here. Get back to my seat. So yeah, it's a car, so it's actually on bearings using pipe. It's on rails. So the only this top bar makes the contraption reach water. So we're actually pushing a bar all the way out to make the water happen. So yeah, it's a scrap seat, scrap engine. So it's only running on two rollers. This is completely scrap inspired, except for the water pump and one piston. The piston itself is a tier 1 piston, no upgrades at all. So this is really fairly low level. I've got two vacuum pumps. You can probably get away with one. I like two because I can spam the water button a lot faster and a lot harder and just have a bit more fun with it. So we can spam the water, we can reposition it, we go back and forth, and then we can drive the framework like a car from the driver's seat with forward and reverse, and we can just spam our water, go backwards and forwards, and have a bit of fun with it, move it over. Being on the wrong button. So yeah, it's completely inspired by being as scrap friendly as possible. I'm having a lot of trouble getting component kits. I'm just doing a rerun of the 4.7 upgrade update, playing around with glowworms, crafting batteries. But I'm used to doing an overhead gantry, lots of pistons, lots of logic, lots of mischief, and I got sick of dragging buckets. So I thought, what's the intermediate? What can you do that's intermediate between going crazy all out for factory, with lots of pistons, and sort of still making it enough that you can water all your plots with no worries at all. So yeah, it's not perfect. It's fantastically, ridiculously out of control. So I'm actually only powering two bearings, which are these ones. They're the ones that are powered by the scrap engine. So all that forward and backwards momentum with the scrap engine is on those two rollers. So yeah, I can spam the water, move it out, reverse back. Just have a bit of fun with actually watering. You can see there I'm jammed up a little bit, and then ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm in the corner and we're done. There's everything all watered. Yeah, so from an inspirational point of view, it actually has two buttons. One button controls the piston, one controls the water cannon for the pulse for the watering. The seat controls the engine and the two buttons. So that's what's connected there. The seat's got two buttons and an engine on it. The engine controls those bearings. I've got the scrap engine set all the way up. It takes a bit of gas to run. And then the reason to have it with this long bar again was to make sure we had access to the water. To make sure the water cannon is physically connected via blocks all the way through to the framework where the seat is and the cannon is. As I expand my farm in this direction, I shouldn't have any problems. Just add a few plots, extend the rails, it should all work fine. But if I go in the other direction, I'll expand out towards that warehouse, I'm going to have problems because I'm going to have to disconnect the water rod and make it longer, because it's going to ride up onto the beach if we move backwards any further. So yeah, but I thought this scrap inspired watering system might give you a bit of a help for your intermediate farm. before you get to the big logic controlled ones or any of those sort of stuff. You've probably seen similar in my other channels where I've got 20 or 30 logic gates all connected. This is a new world. I'm just trying a few different things. Chose a different style landscape for a farm this time. Still a headland, except this is the spawn range difference, so I won't get a spawn behind me, but I can push the spawns further back until they're more in this line up here, 200 blocks away, which means I got a better control of them coming against the fence. Yeah, so anyway, hope you enjoyed this particular video. I enjoyed this particular spot. So I've got a chemical station just there. The mechanics workshop is just behind it on the next tile. Haven't found cotton yet, so I'm going to have to trade trade fruit and vegetables for cotton seed. So that's why this thing has a scrap seat. Just materials, and it's the easiest one for me to come by. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you later.